Hi guys, and welcome to Danny Random. I'm Danny, and in this episode we're gonna talk about the upcoming Star Wars series, The Mandalorian. So what do we know about The Mandalorian? Well, we know that it takes place after Return of the Jedi and before The Force Awakens. And from what I feel after watching the trailer is that the show is gonna be more dark and serious than the movies. And at least for me, that's not a bad thing. But I'm pretty sure there's gonna be some great humor in it as well, since Taika Waititi is gonna be the voice of IG-11. For you who doesn't know who Taika Waititi is, he's the man behind the third Thor movie, Ragnarok, and also did the voice of Korg.
I'm Korg, this is me. We're gonna jump on that spaceship and get out of here. Wanna come?
You know, the stone guy, from both Thor Ragnarok and Avengers Endgame. Taika Waititi will also direct the final episode of Season 1. The Mandalorian is created by Jon Favreau. Jon Favreau is the guy behind the first Iron Man movie, the live-action version of Jungle Book, and recently the live-action version of Lion King. So with both Jon Favreau and Taika Waititi, there's no doubt that this will be a show worth watching. And speaking of the cast, there will be some familiar faces on the show as well. There's Pedro Pascal, who plays the main character, the Mandalorian. Pedro Pascal is probably best known for his role as Oberyn Martell on Game of Thrones. There's Giancarlo Esposito, who plays Moff Gideon, a former governor of the Empire. Giancarlo is probably best known for his role as Gus Fring on Breaking Bad. There's Carl Weathers, who is probably most recognizable from Predator and Rocky. Carl Weathers will play a character called Greef Karga, who is a leader of a bounty hunter guild that's gonna hire the Mandalorian. Ming-Na Wen, best known for her role as Melinda May on Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., has also been confirmed for the show, but her character is still unknown. There's also no confirmation regarding Jedi and Sith on the show, but I have a feeling that the Mandalorian will cross paths with them, sooner or later. Speaking of crossing paths, there's a big possibility that we will see character cameos from other Star Wars movies and series. Maybe not Luke Skywalker because of the age difference, but there's always C-3PO and R2-D2 who just need a voice from their actors. Well, at least C-3PO. Other cameos and guest appearances that we could see is from Supreme Leader Snoke, who was alive and well at this time, and it would be good to have some backstory about him. There's also Ahsoka Tano from Clone Wars and Rebels, who were still alive during the series finale of Star Wars Rebels. Speaking of survivors of the series finale, we didn't see Ezra Bridger die during the series finale, so he could be alive and well and make an appearance. There's also Sabine Wren, who's also alive and well at the end of the series. And also, Sabine Wren is a Mandalorian, so it would fit to have her in the series. There's also the possibility that Jar Jar Binks can make it to the series, and make up for all the hate that surrounded the character from the prequel trilogy. There's also a recent rumor that the Mandalorian will go through Yoda's backstory. If this is true, it could mean that they're gonna do flashback episodes, and if that's true, it could mean that we could see backstories from more than just Yoda. But it could also mean that they're just gonna mention his backstory in the episodes. Now, if we're looking at the trailer, it seems like the helmet scene takes place on Tatooine. Like, if you're looking at the surroundings, it has the same sandy environment and the same architecture as on Tatooine. And if we're looking where the ship flies over the forest, we could see some similarities to the forest planet Takodana from episode 7. And if you remember from episode 7, there was this banner hanging outside that was Mandalorian. So I have a feeling that this is Takodana. And if this is true, that means that we could see Maz again and explore more from her backstory as well. There was also this rocky mountain planet and this cracked sandy dryland planet. But for now, I have no idea which planets these are. Speaking of planets, it would be awesome if we could see Hoth again and explore more territories on that planet. It would also be cool if they could explore Nar Shaddaa. And for you who doesn't know, Nar Shaddaa is this casino version of Coruscant. The setting is very cool and fit a shady bounty hunter. Another planet I would love to see them explore on the show is Belsavis. Belsavis is this ice planet with tropical land spots that spread across the planet. But for what characters we will see and for what planets we will explore, we'll have to wait for the release of The Mandalorian on November 12th. Mandalorian will be released weekly and not like Netflix, where the whole seasons releases at the same time. Until the release of Mandalorian, I will go through news, theories and speculations about the show. But until next time, take care.